We have arrived at Patten Pond Camping Resort in Ellsworth, Maine. Let me show you around.
We share the best camping locations in the USA.
Hi guys, we hope you enjoy the video.
Check out our RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description.
When you arrive, you're going to pull up to the stop sign and go into the gray building behind me to register. Be sure to check out the activity board to see what fun things will be going on during your stay. You're going to see these huge rocks throughout the park, to include some in your campsite. You have to be careful when you're pulling in or pulling out, but I think they're pretty neat. And some of the seasonal people have their sites decorated really nice using these huge rocks. They do have cabins here at Patten Pond, but they do not have restrooms. We will show you where the restrooms are, and each of the shower stalls are individual. So just be aware that if you do book here for a cabin, there are no restrooms inside the cabins.
Melody's walking up toward the laundry and shower house now.
Okay, this is where the restrooms are and the showers, as well as the laundry room. Like I mentioned before, the showers are all individual right here. And then over here we have the laundry room. They have 4 washers and 6 dryers, but right now it looks like 2 of them are out of order. The washers are $2.50 and take quarters only. The dryers are $2 and take quarters. And please be mindful not, if you have a pet, do not wash your pet's bedding in here. Blue's going to show you the inside of the showers. You know, it's nothing fancy, but it will get the job done. And they also have a nice section where you can tent if you don't have a RV. And we're going to show you some of those sites right now.
They do have several different sections, and it's fairly nice tent camping, and there's tent camping near Patten Pond itself, the pond itself. Very large pond, and the water's clear. Anyhow, this is the dishwashing station for the tent campers.
They do have horseshoes, so if you're into horseshoes, you can come on over here and play some horseshoes. I missed. Behind me is the playground with some swings and a jungle gym, and they also have a basketball area. Just to let y'all know though, there is no pool or hot tub at Patten Pond. Behind me is an example of some of the rocks that some of the seasonal people have in their yards, and the person in back of us, it looks like they use theirs for tables, which isn't a bad idea. And you will find rocks alongside of the road. It makes it look really interesting.
Yeah, check out some of these big rocks that are squirreled away in the woods.
Behind me is another example of what the people did with their site and how pretty they made it with all the rocks and everything. We are on Weasel Way, and we will show you our campsite later. Right now, we're going to show you the 10 sites that are down through here, and then we're going to take you down to the pond and show you what that's all about.
So you can see here's a P5, P6. There's some nicer sites down this way. There were some Jeep campers. They pulled up in their Jeeps. This was all full this morning with Jeep campers pitching their tents, camping overnight, and then I guess they moved on today. I'll dive down into campsite number 2 here. As you can see, you have a view of Patten Pond from campsite number 2. You can pitch your tent over there. You've got a space to park your vehicle. Campsite number 1.
Your dog's not allowed on this side, but there's a yellow rope over here, and Lou, can you scan over there and show them the yellow rope? And they are allowed on that side of the rope.
I think that's because of the swimming beach they have out here.
Isn't that pretty behind us? You are allowed to fish in here, but make sure you're not fishing in the swimming area. Isn't this pretty? And there's an island over there. It would be interesting to go over and see what that's all about. The water is clear here, and they do have a swimming beach, but the water is cold, so I'm not going in. Bangor is about a half-hour away, and we did do a day trip to Bangor, and I highly recommend that. Lou's going to throw some pics up of our day in Bangor.
Today, Melody and I came up to the Bangor waterfront. It is a beautiful waterfront. We crossed the bridge that you see in the center of your screen right there. And you can walk across that bridge. There's a restaurant right across the river there. A high tide restaurant. But later in this video, we're going to go to these Stephen King house. He's the famous author. Writes horror novels. It made numerous movies off of his works. One of the first authors I started reading in high school. So it is a pretty waterfront. We're going to see if we can find a bookstore. I'm sure there's one around here with his books. And we're going to explore the Bangor waterfront. Let's go. Like I said, it's a real pretty waterfront. But Melody and I are walking. We're going to take a walk toward downtown and find us a bookstore and maybe something to eat. So we're going to be heading back down this direction toward downtown. This is all free parking along the Bangor waterfront. They have picnic tables set up here. It's well lit. You can see all the street lights along the waterfront. Here's Melody's Bagel, and I got what did I get? A chicken salad melt on an everything bagel.
That is so good.
Well, folks, we did find an authentic bookstore that specializes in Stephen King novels. I started reading Stephen King when I was in high school, and but this is Gerald Winters and Son Rare Books. So you can see it does have a Stephen King theme to it. And in fact, Melody just bought a book. We were in here. And this is the bookstore. What book did we buy, huh?
The Outsider.
The Outsider. Stephen King, The Outsider, also on HBO. They have made movies on many of his books. And I took some photos of some of the books, some of the novels and paperbacks that the owner has here in the store, but he has all kinds of Stephen King stuff in here, t-shirts. Here are the paperback books over here. This is where we bought ours, and the owner took us through and told us about, we wanted one of his newer books. And so he recommended one with a supernatural theme, and that's the one that Melody has. These are the hardbacks. And there are some different exhibits here. Of course, that's from It. Carrie.
He's got some signed books over in the display case over here.
Signed books in the display case. Oh my goodness.
Over on here that shows a couple of...
And he did say that they're authentically signed books. So there you go, folks. This was a real treat in Bangor, Maine. I think Melody has found Stephen King's house. It's right down the street here. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun. The gates are open. The gates are open. This is Stephen King's house. Oh yes. Look at the K for King. Look at this three-headed dragon up here. Very, very spooky. And look at almost like the devilish horns that come up. But this is right off a public street. You can see the street right in front here. somebody's there. I wonder if Stephen King is home. And this fence is just something. Look at that. Truly ominous. Very, very spooky. I wonder how this lights up at night. And here's another one of those bat figures. And see how you have the gates that come together. Those gates open. You see how you have the gates that come together and you have like this natural devilish horn coming up this way. And as always, melody makes friends everywhere we go. I don't know whether you picked up on it or not, but this is number 47. 47. Really cool fence for this property. We made it to the famous Paul Bunyan statue in Bangor, Maine. Melody! Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is one big fella right here, folks.
Wow, I've never seen a guy this big. Check him out.
And that's an axe he's holding in his right hand. It goes over his back shoulder. Woo! So it is worth a walk. You can walk up here from the waterfront. I think it was 0.8 miles to the Paul Bunyan statue. And Melody just got a kick out of this guy's jeans, man. She's never seen a guy this big.
We hope you enjoyed the clips of Bangor, and we highly recommend if you're in the area to visit Bangor, and be sure to check out Stephen King's house, which we did. If you have a kayak, you may want to bring it because you can take it out onto the to the pond.
You want to go check out the rest of the campground?
Let's go check out the rest of the campground.
All right. So there is a cottage that sits up on the hill. And so we thought you may be interested in what this is all about. This is called the Loon Cottage. And it is available to rent. Sits up on a little bluff overlooking Patten Pond. It's a very large cottage. Here's a little bit better vantage point of Patten Pond from up here.
Lou, I found some information on the cottage.
And there's lights on in there, so I don't want to intrude. I don't know if anybody's in there or not. There's no car parked out in front. But what did you find out, huh?
It says each cottage is fully furnished with a basic cookware, four-person dinnerware, stove, refrigerator, ice maker, furniture, bathroom with shower. It also includes a washer and dryer, but no pets.
And I didn't catch, did you find out whether there was a bathroom in there?
There is a bathroom in there.
Oh, there is a bathroom.
There is a bathroom in there.
Good. Okay, Loon Cottage, folks, at Patten Pond.
Behind me, you're going to see more tent camping. And now's the time in the video where we take you back and show you our site. And we all know Mila will be waiting to see you all. So come on with me.
quite a few tent campers. And some of them have cleared out since this morning.
Welcome to our home. You want to unlock the door, Liz, so we can get Milo out? Okay. I don't hear him. Oh, there he is. Hi, Milo. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. You got to come up. No. Come on. Come over here with Mommy. Up, up, up. Good boy. Say hi, everybody. No, you got to say hi.
Some final thoughts on Patten Pond Campground. You know, Patten Pond is part of the Trails collection under the Thousand Trails umbrella. Melody and I are staying here with our existing Thousand Trails membership at no additional cost. This is the second campground Thousand Trails affiliated we've stayed at in the local area. There are 3 Trails Collection affiliated campgrounds. That would be Narrows 2 Camping Resort. That's located a little bit more convenient to Acadia National Park. And we've checked out, we stayed there 21 days, by the way, and we've already published a video on that campground. We really liked it there. We checked out the other campground that Thousand Trails has in the area under the Trails collection. It's Desert Narrows. And we really didn't care for that. And I won't go into all the reasons why, but it didn't ring our bell, put it that way. If you have a larger RV, or even a medium-sized RV, many of the sites would be a real challenge at getting your rig level at Desert Narrows Campground.
And Lou, let me interject. They have very few sites that are full hookups there.
That was another reason. Thank you, honey. And this is the third. And we would come back to Patten Pond. Patten Pond Campground is very conveniently located to Bangor, Maine. Like Melody said earlier in the video, it's only 30 minutes away. And then even closer than that, we're publishing another video on a day trip we did from here down to Bucksport. And there's a couple things down there that were sightseeing attractions. And so we're doing a separate video on that. But this is a nice campground, and we would come back to Patten Pond. Anything else you want to add, huh?
Well, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we will see you down the road.